This is the Coalatree Compass backpack, something that I'm going to talk about briefly as a great alternative, if you will, to a simplified day pack that's on the affordable side that can fit some of your basic needs, whether it be going EDC, possibly the office, on small hikes, the gym, and for those people that are going in school or at school, be in school, do the school stuff. School is important. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is Coalatree is a brand that I've covered a lot of their clothing, their hoodies, their puffy jacket. I have some of their pants, have their hat, have their mask. I like a lot of the products. So when they released a backpack, I was very interested to try it. And overall, as a very simple, affordable, I think it's like $60, $70, made from really great materials, WeatherGuard, YKK zips, all of that. It is a very well-made, affordable backpack. Will this compete with some of the other bigger brands like maybe Black Ember or even Milliken, Wandered, Boundary, things like that? No, I don't think it can compete, but for the money that you're paying for those other brands and what you're getting for them, it shows. This, I think, is perfect for those people that need something that fulfills a lot of the needs that this bag can perform and do without having to break the bank. Overall, I really like the materials on this bag. They're very well made, right? This is very water resistant, not WeatherGuard, but that DWR coating. I like the materials. You got the logo up front. I like the different color options. I think it's a pretty solid bag. Let's just dive into everything on this and just kind of walk you through some stuff on it. I don't have it loaded out with anything because my stuff just transfers from bag to bag to bag. I have so many to get through that sometimes when I film these, I don't have the time to reload it back out with everything because it's currently in another bag being used for a review. So I'm a little late on this one, but basically, you got some really simple straps here, very thin, not bad, very comfortable, as long as the bag isn't packed out heavy, which is kind of a point on a lot of bags. If it's not packed out super heavy, it's not gonna be uncomfortable. A bag like this, if you pack it out super heavy, it's going to be uncomfortable. I will show you, like, some of the ways that I use this is for photography when I was out and about doing mountains and stuff, clicking and whatnot. I have a very simple, I'm trying to see if it's anywhere near me, Wandered camera cube that fits nicely in the bottom of this, even with my camera gear, that, and I'll like throw in like a jacket, maybe a water bottle, some smaller camera accessories, usually my Wandered tech pouch and everything will be in there. I'm currently using some new tech pouches right now. So with all of that kind of loadout, it wasn't uncomfortable. It did start to get uncomfortable after a few hours of wearing it and hiking and everything, but that's kind of to be expected. Again, with a bag with no load lifters or real support and thin straps, I'm surprised at how well it did and how long it actually lasted on the comfort side of things. But you've got those two straps, a nice sternum strap, a pocket back here actually for like TSA, secret kind of pocket here. I don't know if you can easily see that nice little pocket back there. This is great for possibly a security dump pocket if this was your carry-on bag. It actually has a lock here, which we'll get into, which could make it a really good addition to your carry-on bag for flying and stuff. But easily to put passport, wallet, phone, things like that. When you're going through security, you need a place to quickly put those items without having to worry about anything else in the bag. That's a great spot. I really like that. I dig that. That's a good addition. I like those secret passport pockets. And then you've also got a luggage pass-through strap here as well. Super simple, solid, easy, nice back channel. Not a lot of airflow here. But again, I don't think this bag was designed to fulfill a lot of those things where you're out and about doing things where you need a nice foam back panel and you need a nice air channel. I think that this is really going to be geared more towards the people that want to take it possibly to the office, possibly to the gym, and for school. I don't see a lot of people talk about bags that can also be used for school, but there's people in school, whether it be high school or college or whatever, there's more grades than that, I'm pretty sure. But I think a lot of people, skimp out on the idea of possibly using some of these better made, higher quality day bags for things like school. One of the ones that I reviewed recently that I thought would be great for school is like the Able Carry Day Pack. That's a great bag that you could use for school. Things like the Manal Daily Carry 3.0 would be great for school because it has organization, it has the ability to fulfill those needs. And I think that that's exactly what this bag does pretty pretty freaking well, if I'm being honest. You got 2 water bottle pockets on either side, which is great. You can also fit things like a tripod, larger water bottles, not so much, but I don't have a water bottle in here, but your normal water bottles, tripods, thing like that, easily fit in there. You have a nice quick access compartment here at the front, small, minimal, about the size of my hand to my knuckles right there. Great for phones, smaller items that you can easily need access to. One thing that I did do with this, I'm doing a lot of mobile filmmaking, and I rely a lot on my DJI Pocket 2 and my DJI Osmo Action. DJI Osmo Action easily fit in there. Nice to just be able to pull this out, record what I need, and throw it back in there. You can also fit, like I said, I've got random things all over my desk. A pair of sunglasses fit in there. The problem with the sunglasses is if you dedicate this pocket to sunglasses, I wouldn't put anything else because there's not a lot of protection in there. I'm not sure if they would get scratched or not, but easy, nice front quick access on the bag. Also want to point out the Coalatree logo is right there on the front. So nice and simple. That's like the only branding on this bag, but honestly, this isn't something that really deters me. Sometimes when companies do like big branding or big logos or big words, I'm like, gross, don't do that. But this honestly is pretty simple, and also the logo looks kind of nice and everything. I also should probably say this comes in other colors such as like blue and gray. I got the green because I thought the green was a really nice looking color, easy on the eyes. Then you have this main compartment with a weather guard zip on the front. This is the only zipper. There's only 2 zippers on this. This doesn't have weather guard, but the one up here does have weather guard. So you can unzip this thing, and you got honestly some pretty good organization in here. You got a spot for up to a 15-inch laptop, as well as a smaller tablet sleeve. Doesn't go down that far, right? So not gonna fit like iPad Pros, the 12 or 11-inch aren't gonna fit in here, but iPad minis, some of the smaller tablets. You could probably even fit a regular iPad sideways in here, and it would easily fit as long as it wasn't too long. Probably don't want to go much bigger than like 9 inches on that. Then down here at the bottom, if you can see that there's a mesh guy for some extra organization, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, even though this bag is looks very basic on the outside, right? It actually has a lot of killer internal organization, which for some of us is great. Some of us like more external organization, more admin pockets and things like that. But some of us, you know, if we get to where we're going and we're setting this thing next to our office desk right here, we want to have access to everything that we want to need to do the access stuff for, right? So you have that mesh guy down there, and then on this other side here, you have 2 bigger pockets that are good for like power banks, chargers, things like that. You can see that in there. I don't know, it's not the easiest setup in the world. I'm also getting ready to move across the country, so like everything is atomic bomb went off trying to get all these reviews recorded and used and pack up, and just moving sucks. I hate it. Especially when you're moving across the country too. Just not fun. But nice 2 little big guys there. Then you have an RFID pocket here in case you're worried about people stealing your information, and then as well as a spot for 3 pins if you need extra organization for things like that. Again, coming back to my point, office, school, things like that, great, because it actually kind of has the organization. You know, if you're in school, you might need something like a laptop, maybe some notebooks, some chargers, some pins, some extra school supplies, extra little pockets here and there. Like, it kind of really does fulfill that pretty well. And I think that, again, a bag like this, yeah, it's not as cheap as like a JanSport, but JanSports are very cheap in general. I know plenty of people back when I was in school a while ago, you know, people had JanSports, and I remember those kids would have to get new backpacks like either halfway through the year or every year. And I think something like this would last all 4 years, and it honestly doesn't look that bad. This is a very good looking, simplistic day bag. Another one, the Renin, right? This kind of reminds me of the Renin from Boundary Supply. Same kind of price point, same kind of concept, simplified organization, back to the basics of what makes a regular day pack a regular day pack, you know? Because I think that bags like this that take it back to the basics and show us that, hey, the original concept for a backpack was just to throw your stuff in it. You don't need fancy bells and whistles. Is still very viable and still very useful today. That doesn't mean that bags like this one, for instance, this is the Black Ember Shadow that I have not quite gotten around to reviewing. This thing has tons of organization, made from some incredible materials, has all kinds of crazy stuff going on the inside, right? It's not your simple simplified day pack, but it does fulfill a need that some people have. And I think that's what it kind of comes down to with a lot of these bags, and just any bag I pretty much review. It's all going to be down to personal preference. What I like is going to be different from what you like and what from the next person kind of likes. But overall, when you take something and you cut it back down to the basics and make it great and make it durable and useful and have kind of the organization that you need, you get a bag like this. And Coalatree, for not making bags, did a really good job on this one. The only thing that I wish was a little different was this back panel. I wish that these straps were a little bit thicker, a little bit better. I wish it had a little bit more of an EVA foam injected kind of back panel for a little bit more breathability. I think that would be really solid. One thing I totally forgot, I said we would get to it and I definitely didn't, is it has this TSA kind of like lock thing. I don't know, I've never really used these. The YKK zippers are still lockable, but this is another option, I guess, where you can, where is the zippers? So you can, and this isn't something I personally like. I don't think I even changed my code. Did I change? I didn't even change my code. So you can like, I think you can put the zipper in there, right? So that way you can't, nobody's breaking into your bag, which honestly for some of us, that might be something that you're like, oh, I need that. You know, this is gonna be my daily, this is gonna be my carry-on for the flight, and I don't want anyone to get in my bag. Or, you know, hey, I'm at college and, you know, I'm putting my bag down. I don't want anyone to swipe it and try to get into it, right? This is kind of fulfills those needs. Again, that's what I'm saying, where it has little things that I think really set it apart, and especially the price point. I think the price point really sets it apart as well. So that's gonna do it for this. I'm gonna make this quick and easy and simple. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer those for you. Shoot me an email, odmatthewsbags@gmail.com. I'll put it up on the screen. If you want any other inquiries, you can hit me up over there, or you can support me on Patreon. I have a Patreon. That's why I said you can support me over there, where I do like giveaways, extra videos, early content, polls, things like that. Try to engage with that community as much as I possibly can, because I really like engaging with the people that support this channel. I really dig it. I really appreciate all the love and support. Just really do. Thank you guys again, and I will see you next time.